Hey, I'm late, it's Wednesday, and I have no idea how this video is going to come out, but I'm going to try anyway. It is actually Saturday morning and I am about to go into work. It is 7:55 a.m. I don't typically work on Saturdays, but because of some scheduling stuff, I'm coming in for a little. But after work today, I am about to drive 2 hours to go to New Jersey to see the Great Gatsby. If we're being completely honest though, I'm going to see Jeremy Jordan. For those who don't know, I'm actually a really big musical theater nerd. I actually have a Hamilton tattoo, and I have been a fan of Jeremy Jordan since I was like, what? 16. And so when I found out he is doing a show that's off Broadway and not that too far away from me and I could afford the tickets, I immediately dropped the money and am now going to be driving 2.5 hours there and 2.5 hours back, but it's fine. That's a short drive. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to go about this. I don't want to vlog while driving, obviously. So I'm going to try to vlog when I'm at stops, as well as just like fill you in on what's going on. Just come along with me. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I just got out of work and I'm about to head on the road. It's a 2.5 hour drive, but I'm giving myself like 3.5 hours to drive it. Mostly because I want to get there early so I can like have a little time to just decompress and also touch up my makeup, because I swear I can never get my makeup to last 8 hours. I'm a little tired after work, so you know, doing a drive after sitting for a few hours is always a little rough, but with the right combo of upbeat music and some Dear Hank and John going, I should be good. I do much longer drives than this all the time, so I'm not really worried about it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat as like an early dinner. Honestly, I know it'll wreck my stomach, but I'm really considering Taco Bell. I saw an ad for it last night. The ads get me, and now I'm considering getting Taco Bell. But I don't know. I know they're gonna have food there. They have a restaurant there, but you needed reservations like 2 weeks in advance, and I didn't know I was going until Tuesday morning, so I'm sure there'll be snacks and things like that. And of course I have a bag of like car snacks and lots of Diet Coke, so I'll be set. So I'll check in the first time I stop. I'm honestly probably only going to stop once to get a little bit of a snack, but I will keep you guys posted as I do my drive. This isn't the best angle, but it sure is an angle. So I'm stopped at this random McDonald's in this very cute but odd PA town. I got some french fries. The drive's been pretty good. It's actually been so disgustingly beautiful. It's autumn right now, obviously. Well, maybe somebody's watching this and it's not autumn anymore, but it's autumn right now and it is absolutely gorgeous. It makes me feel such complicated emotions, mostly because I want to like pull over every freaking second and take photos. I did sneak a few videos. Don't vlog while driving, but I was safe, I promise. It's so beautiful. And like, it almost makes me mad because like no camera can capture how beautiful it is. Like, it is just like actually that gorgeous out. And like, I have lived here my entire life, and I also like lived in Pennsylvania for school, but something about this particular autumn is one of the most beautiful autumns I've ever seen. Maybe I'm just opening my eyes to it more, but like, it is gorgeous. I've been listening to a lot of Lorde, and I've been thinking a lot because she's like, she was so young when she produced her first album, and she just like did the 10-year anniversary of it. And I was reading her like email and stuff and looking at the photos, and I feel such complex emotions about it, because like part of me is jealous, like part of me wishes I had committed when I was on Tumblr, and I'm like jealous of like the fame and the attention, but most of me is like, that sounds exhausting. I can't imagine being that age and doing that, you know? Like, it's amazing, and she's so talented. Like, oh my god, I feel that way now, even with like TikTok and stuff like that. Like, part of me is like, if I just committed more, I could be more popular, and I'm like, but I don't want that. Like, I had the opportunities to really get into brand deals and stuff like that, because I've worked with a few brands and it's fun, but like right now I'm like, I just like doing it for fun. And so but that doesn't mean I don't still sometimes feel envious of other people. I don't know, like, I was thinking about this with my hair this morning too, because obviously it's straightened, or It's a little wavier now. But I was thinking about it this morning because of course I have naturally curly hair, so I'm like, oh, I want straightened hair. But so many people with like pin straight hair are like, God, I wish my hair could hold a curl, you know? And I think that's so funny. And I talked about it a lot in my thesis because I wrote a thesis about social comparison theory, specifically using like social media and like body comparison. And that was like one of the examples I gave, was like how we just look at what other people have and we want what they have, but in reality they want what we have, and like grass is always greener on the other side, you know, blah blah blah. This is not breaking news, but I was just thinking a lot about it because I cannot imagine being like 15, and wasn't she nominated for a Grammy, or was that 16? Either way, like that's insane. I don't really have an endpoint to that. I just really love Lorde. Like, her music's so good. Anyway, this has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. I guess I am. I think, you know, I don't even know if The Great Gatsby is a musical. I think it is. We'll find out, I guess. This is so cool that I'm getting to do this. I've gotten to do a lot of really fun, cool, spontaneous things this year that, like, I have always wanted to do but never had the money for. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna get back on the road. It's gonna be dark by the time I get there, so I'm gonna have to like fix my makeup in the dark, which that's gonna be fun. And I'll try to check in if it is not absolutely pitch black. If not, I guess we'll see when I'm editing this. Okay, so I just made it there. I parked. Thankfully, they had parking close by because I was extremely stressed out. This last like 15 minutes of the drive was like so traffic heavy on such small streets, and I was nervous. But I'm here. I'm gonna touch up my makeup and then I'm gonna go in. So I think this will be my last update until after the show.
3 hours later.
Okay, Emily, the show just ended. We just went to stage doors. I met Jeremy Jordan, by the way, and Ava. I wanted to say something for you, but I couldn't because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to Jeremy because I didn't think it was going to come out. And so I didn't say actual words. But most importantly, I have a stranger in my car.
Hi, I met this person like 2 hours ago.
She's had an eventful day, life.
Yeah.
Her train got canceled from a landslide, and she has to, like, an actual landslide, and I drive past where her hotel is, and whatever.
You're saving my life.
And she agreed to be in the vlog, so you know what? Honestly, that's all that matters. Okay, I will check in later when I get home, but the show was 10 out of 10. Oh my god, it was amazing.
Good.
She's a Great Gatsby like fan.
My cat's name is Gatsby, so like I'm an official Great Gatsby fan.
She is the equivalent to the Great Gatsby of what I was to The Fault in Our Stars, from my understanding.
We talked about that.
Yeah. So, also me and her and the guy in between us, we all went solo. So we all became best friends.
Like, wait, we're all gay and we're all here alone?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, you know what? Sometimes life happens. All right, I'm gonna get on the road. I'll check in with you later. Okay, I'm out of sheets. It's 1:30 a.m. and I'm going to film the outro now because I'm going to crash when I get home. I still have about an hour and a half drive left. The drive hasn't been too bad, but it's really windy, so my car keeps getting knocked, and that's scary. Please ignore how much of a mess I look like right now. We're just going with it. Candid. The show was absolutely amazing. Everyone was so talented. I was like truly blown away by all of it, like the set design, the costumes, the music, just like every single character, like every single person on that stage was just like dripping with talent. It was just astonishing. I was really lucky. I was sat by a bunch of cool people. I actually sat by Sam, who was the person who I drove to a hotel, which like probably wasn't the safest thing I've ever done, but sometimes you just gotta YOLO it. It's fine. Turns out she actually likes the 36 Question musical podcast like you and I do, as well as she likes Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and a bunch of other musicals. So it was a fun drive to the hotel with her. Really don't do what I do in that case though. I realized that was probably not the safest thing to be like, oh, it's cool, I'll just drive you to your hotel, but I don't know. Sometimes you just do things. Meeting the cast of Stage Doors was just like once in a lifetime. I feel bad. I feel like I embarrassed myself a little because I asked Jeremy Jordan for a photo and then he said he wasn't doing photos, which is fine, but for some reason I find that mortifying, maybe because I don't like rejection. But I'm like, oh my god. And I was also freaking out because I didn't think he'd be coming out there, and so I had no idea what to say. So I just said like, I've been waiting 6 years for this, which is so embarrassing, but I had no idea what to say. Like I didn't know what to say to anyone. I was just like, you guys are great. Like, what do you even say? I got my signed playbill here though. I didn't have them sign the cover because it's black and I was worried that you wouldn't be able to see any of them. I'm definitely going to frame that. My boyfriend also sent me money to buy any merch I wanted, so I got a cocktail glass and I'm very excited about it. It's so cute. Here's a photo. I'm just gonna put it here because I don't feel like pulling it out right now. Can't help but be a little sentimental thinking about like how awesome it is that I am living in a life right now where I was able to just go and drive the like just about 6 hours is going to take and see a show like that. This is something that I've always like dreamed of being able to do. When I was a teenager, I was always like, God, I want to be able to go see shows, but you know, I didn't have the money or at the time a car. And so having the opportunity just like is so insanely bittersweet to me, especially seeing Jeremy Jordan, who I've been a fan of like literally since I was 16, probably younger than that. And it just was insane. And watching all these just talented people like create art like that, as well as the community that comes from that, like the amazing people I met, it's just something that blows my mind. Which that does lead me to your recent video. I just want to say that I'm so proud of you, and I think it's so awesome that we met when we were both like at a conference together for our work, and I'm still sad to this day that I didn't get to see your presentation. So seeing that made me so happy because I got to like experience a little bit of watching you and just like being, I don't know, just the pride that I feel for you as a filmmaker, and like the fact that you are my friend and then also you're doing this silly little thing with me. I'm just really proud of you, and it's so awesome, and congratulations on your award, dude. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I honestly have no idea how this video is going to turn out and if it's even going to be entertaining to watch, but honestly I really enjoyed filming it, and like I know it's going to be really great to look back onto. It was also really cool of Sam to agree to be in the video, so that was fun. I have about an hour and a half drive left, and then I only have a few hours of sleep before I wake up to go see the Eras Tour movie the next day. So I'm gonna start heading home, and Emily, I'll see you on Wednesday. And remember kids, don't drive while vlogging, or vlog while driving. Whichever is your priority, don't do them together.